Hello everyone, and welcome to the Bedhead Books YouTube channel. Now this video today isn't going to be a review, it's just going to be me talking for a little bit about a topic that's very close to me. I will try and keep it as short and sweet as possible. So as I record this video, we are heading into Mental Health Awareness Week 2020. Now I'm sure you will be aware that there's so many resources out there on websites including Mind, Calm, the Samaritans, that can help you with your mental health, particularly through this tough time. You know, we're in lockdown because of COVID-19. We can't get out and see our friends or family. So I don't claim to be an expert, I don't claim to know everything, but I'll just say a little bit about how I've been coping with my mental health lately. So I've got a couple of journals here. I've been keeping journals again, and sort of to get me back into it, because I'm a king procrastinator, I have started getting these guided journals, so journals that have prompts and exercises to sort of encourage you to express what it is you want to express and focus on specific areas a little bit more than you would if you were just jotting down notes. So it's kind of like having a therapist in paper form, really. I know that there's a lot of cynics who might say, well, why spend £10 on a guided journal when you could just get a notebook for £1? But I think it's because of the, because of the various exercises in it that you will have a bit more dedication to it and that you'll go back to it. I've been going into this journal, I've been dipping into it like at least twice a day. And I've got another one here sort of about music taste, and so again that's a big part of who we are is our music taste. New music we discover, old music we love. So something like this, which has been around for years, is definitely something I would recommend. But like I say, this is not actually a review. Now, other ways I cope with my mental health are through mindfulness and meditation. I've just again started taking that up for a few minutes a day, and a lot of cynics again say the kind of thing of, oh well, I know how to breathe, I don't need to focus on my breathing, I don't need to remember to breathe. But the way I see it is that because for me anxiety is a big thing, and when you have an anxiety attack, almost the first thing that happens is that you start breathing really, really fast. And if you just sort of, close your eyes and count, the length of your breaths, you can slow down your breathing and you can help combat that. When it comes to the issue of depression, a good mindful exercise for that, I think, is to close your eyes and to focus on your surroundings. So it's best if you don't have any music or anything in the background. If you're sat outside and you just listen, you hear birds tweeting, the traffic, people walking by, you sort of focus on what you hear out of one ear, what you hear out of the other, and this can help you let go of the regrets that you might feel about everything. The way that you might sometimes beat yourself up and go, I wish I hadn't said that to my partner, I wish I'd done this, I wish I'd done that, I wish I'd not spent so much money. You could go on, but you can let go of it a little bit more if you just try and take yourself into that quiet sort of space. And my aim is always to not focus on a particular thought for a long period of time, obviously particularly if it's a negative thought, but the idea is to let the thoughts pass through your head without jumping on them, which of course is our natural instinct to jump on a thought or an idea as soon as we get it. Other things that really help to relax me are puzzles and exercises. So I've got some like word searches, crosswords. There's some great apps for that out there that I use on my phone, and obviously they're completely free. And it's just a great way to focus your mind, anytime you want to do it, to make yourself feel better. Really, that's the aim of all of this. Of course, the biggest thing for battling mental health, I would say, has to be music. Listen to as much music as you can. Discover new music. Embrace every single aspect of your music taste, no matter how quirky or unconventional or even conventional it might be. I was at university, I remember being quite guarded about my music taste. I wouldn't pretend to like the music that other people liked, but at the same time I would never be too vocal about the music I did like. Nowadays I'm a lot more embracing of the music that I do like and the curiosity I have for new music. If you play an instrument, then that is a great way of combating your mental health. Play your instrument for like at least, half an hour a day, something like that. It can really make a big difference. If you have got an instrument that's been a bit neglected, take it up again. We've sort of got the perfect opportunity, if you like, with the lockdown. And if you do want to learn an instrument, you can get on websites like Skillshare. There's great resources on there. I'm on there, shameless little plug for you there. If you are a musician and you have got performance anxiety, stage fright, as I've experienced before, a great thing that I would recommend you try is live streaming. You can do it straight away on Facebook, or you can get on so many other websites like YouNow and Twitch, and it's a great way of performing to a potentially attentive audience who you can completely zone out. You can pretend that they're not there because they're not physically in the room with you, and that can give you a lot more confidence as a performer. So I would recommend you try that if you haven't. And of course, read whatever universal world you want to enter. I obviously like entering the real world, but say 50, 60, 100 years ago, as music was developing, that's my passion. My passion is to read about music and to bring you these videos on this channel. And on that note, I will finish this little talk about mental health. I hope that you can all find some strength out there, even if not from this video, that you can find some strength from one of the many resources out there. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you very soon.